Armed Radio Global presents
Night Talk with Joe ROXX, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Join the talk now on Ustream TV, replays on Spreaker, exclusively on Armed Radio Global.
The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Radio Global, Who Knew Productions, JSA Media, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
It has to be a joke. I do not believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You better fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I need an ambulance. I can't believe it has to be a joke. I do not believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You better fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I need an ambulance. I can't believe.
You're about to listen to Night Talk, so buckle up. Your host tonight, Joe ROXX, now on Spreaker every Thursday, 1 a.m. Eastern.
Let's go. Who's going to say something?
I'll introduce you.
All right, go ahead, Live Mania.
Live Mania? Well, first of all, it's Live Mono Worldwide,
okay.
not Live. You want me to intro you?
All right, go ahead. It's all semantics and stuff like that. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, am I introducing you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
We're rolling.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend,
wow.
Joe ROXX.
Wow.
You know,
whoa. Now that's
an
introduction. I don't get. I haven't had it.
Joe.
Oh, here we go. Okay, thank you. Thank you, and welcome everybody to
X's.
Night Talk. It's our first show of the 2018. And we have a great bunch of people on tonight with us. We have Glenn Spillman, Sports Insider, every Wednesday and Friday. I give him. I think he comes on the show so I can give him a plug all the time. But I'm constantly plugging you, brother. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Also, the coach is here.
Hello.
The coach. He didn't. I shoveled a path for him to get here.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
But you didn't go down.
No, I didn't do that. I'm not doing that. Mary is also here.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
And
Mary Milhone, by my way. You never say my last name.
Okay, because everybody knows
who Mary is.
They do on this show. They do on this show. Okay, Mary Milhone and her social security number is I don't know, but
her phone number.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, we have KASY here from Simply KASY. She's on Wednesday nights at 10 Eastern. She's in her pajamas.
Hold on. I am in my pajamas.
Yeah, she's in her pajamas on. Yeah. And then my very, very special guest tonight is, now I hope I say your name right. I know it's Josh. Josh.
I said it wrong when he was on my show. I said it wrong. So.
Okay. It's Joshua T. BERGLEN. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
No, is it? Am I right?
Yeah.
And he's from Live Mana Worldwide. Is that right?
No. It's Live Mana.
Oh, I don't know. All right. I got no notes.
Listen, from now on, let Mary say it.
I have no notes. You know what I mean?
You don't. You shoot from the hip. But
no,
it's okay. Shoot from the hip. It makes for a great conversation piece.
I want to ask you though about that. I mean, I was always curious about that. And Mary has a special thing tonight on Thursday. I hope that she did it. I don't know if she did, but
I was supposed to look up the meaning of 111.
No. Like everything that happens on the date of Thursday, like in other words, like today was like a special day, like I don't know, like like a special holiday or something was invented today, or
that's a very good point.
Well, I mean, so I asked her, I says, can you do 4 things for me? And she goes, yeah, sure. And sure enough, she didn't. But anyway,
You wanted me to look up the meaning of 111 because I know that.
No, I don't know. No, I'm not superstitious.
Wait, Joe. For example, there's a special blue moon coming out this month.
Yeah.
And
No, just tonight, just today.
I understand.
Yeah.
But we get nothing. We get 111.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
A blue moon.
That's special, you guys. That's spiritually special. What are you talking about? Ask Casey.
Yeah, is there a blue moon going on right now?
I'm colorblind. I wouldn't know. So, what happens with colorblind people? Do they get discriminated against during the time of the blue moon? I mean, like green. Do I not get the same effect? That's kind of messed up, if you ask me.
I need Kimberly here.
Yeah. So anyway, Joshua, I know you like to talk about yourself. So you and I we're similar in that way because we're all about ourselves. So let's we're cut from the same cloth, right? And Glenn's the same way too. He loves But anyway, tell me a little bit about yourself, Joshua. Us, the audience.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. And he's a really good-looking guy, girls out there.
He's got really.
Josh is very pretty.
Yeah, good-looking guy. Huh, Glenn?
He's very beautiful, man.
You got pretty mouth.
You got pretty mouth, boy.
Go ahead, Joshua.
All right, listen. And so, first of all, Joe ROXX with 2 X's is completely wrong. I hate talking about myself. I do a show in the morning called Morning Gratitude with the Mayor, and I interview people because I don't want to talk about myself. So I don't mind sharing my story. So with that said, I really am grateful to be on the show tonight because, first of all, I dig what you do, man. Mary, I'm a huge fan of. So thank you so much for having me on your show tonight.
Yeah.
And you know what? I really don't even want to talk about what I do. Yes, my company's Live Mono Worldwide. It's a verb for live powerfully globally. My company, the purpose of my company and what we do is to take other people's lives, their brand, and just make it reach its full potential, man. I just love helping people. I love empowering people to do great things. And that's what it's all about. But I don't want to talk about that tonight. You know what I want to talk about? Because I'm your guest. And if I get to talk, if I had the airspace, let's talk about the Internet of Everything.
All right.
You know what? What do you guys think about the Internet of Everything? 5G technology. You guys know anything about it?
That's over my head.
We were lucky to get logged on tonight. No, obviously.
You wonder why we love her, huh? You wonder why we love her. Listen to her. She tells it like it is.
Okay. You know what? Since we can't talk about that, let's talk about Oprah running for president. What do you guys think?
We need Kimberly for that.
No,
we need Kimberly for that.
Let's go back. Well, I mean, in all fairness, I mean, I think that Glenn Spillman's all hip to that stuff because he's from California, right, Glenn?
I'm hip to a lot of things. Yeah, Oprah for president, though. You got another one out there. The Rock put his.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the Rock's out there too.
So, yes.
The Rock. Yeah, the Rock.
Yep.
The Rock might throw his hat into the ring.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you have to be now is just famous and you can run for president.
That's right.
I keep on looking this way. That's all you have to be is famous and you can run for president now. Basically. So, maybe I'll throw my hat in the ring 2020 if I get up there at one point.
You have to be famous first.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
I was mean-spirited. I apologize.
No. I'll put my numbers up against yours at time.
Wait, and we.
Good point.
We don't apologize.
Well played, sir. Well played. You win.
Oh no, yeah. So let's talk about Oprah for a second. Oh, did you do the thing, Mary, or not?
Actually, I'm Googling it now, and it's bringing me to a Muslim page. But in honor of Kimberly, I don't want to talk about it.
Good girl.
Okay. Yeah.
Good girl. Good choice.
Kimberly Nix Murray is not here tonight. She's next. She's next. So let's continue with the conversation about Oprah. How are you feeling about that, Josh?
Here's the thing. In my personal belief system and the way the government works is I don't look real fondly at our government. I I do think it's I think it's funny that there's a huge population of people that complained about Trump not having any experience, and he was not fit for president. He had no experience, no training, no political background, nothing. And now I'm curious. I actually put a poll out on Facebook just about 30 minutes ago while I was waiting for your technology to work.
We're going to go at each other tonight, back and forth, back and forth.
It's going to be a battle royal.
That's all right.
A lot happens from after my show, Morning Gratitude. I get a little grumpy after a while. So,
well,
anyway.
You're the big deal, right? You got producers and stuff like that. Is that right? Or is it your one-man band? Are you do it yourself?
You know what? To be honest with you, I started that show really just to try to bring joy to people's lives because seriously.
What are you smoking?
You know I'm being,
Come on, what are you smoking? Come on, cut the bullshit, will you?
Joy.
Yeah. You can tell he's from California or someplace like that. Where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma, man. Come on.
All right, I'm just.
No, straight up. There was so much negative news all the time. It was so like when I first started it, it was literally me picking up my phone, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk each day on Facebook Live about what I'm grateful for. And I'm being very, very honest, right? I'm being very authentic. And it was fun. It was like always at different times. And I went and heard T.D. Jakes talk. And he was using an analogy of an airplane trying to land with one wing. And your mindset was you could focus on the fact that you only have one wing, go, oh crap, I have one wing, and crash. Or you could go, I have one wing and I'm going to land this son of a bitch.
Yep.
And so the backstory is I was supposed to do a show for Fox Business.
Oh, nice.
The production company dropped the ball, and my dreams of being a TV host completely just fell on its face. And I was heartbroken because I was pumped up. These guys were just selling me hardcore about how I was going to be the next great thing on TV. And I was really discouraged after it fell apart because I put it out on Facebook that I was going to be hosting a show, and
you're on Armed Radio.
Don't be a wise ass, Mary. Go ahead. Yeah.
A network show. I put on Fox. I mean, I even tagged Fox Business. I did all of these douchey things to promote myself, and I crashed and burned, man. It didn't happen.
You didn't, Josh. No, you didn't.
I don't need your coddling right now.
Right. He doesn't need your coddling. He's a man.
But
I do. Mary, I do.
No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that disrespectful. But I don't need you coddling right now. I mean, I'm over it. But I'm telling the story. The point is that when I heard him say that, I go, you know what? I don't have a production company. I don't have any money. I don't have a TV network. But you know what I do have? I have freaking Wi-Fi, and Facebook Live is free. So I'm going to start doing this show every single freaking day. I'm going to reach out to all of my network and say, can I interview you? And the purpose of my show is the very first question, the only scripted question of the entire show is, what are you grateful for today? After that, it's all bets are off, and it's really to showcase the passion and purpose behind what people do, because it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity and you have 100 million followers, or if you're just like a person that lives in fucking Delaware, pardon my French, sorry, that lives in Delaware with a population of 50 people, like should have a voice too.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole purpose of that is to encourage other people to start using their voices, because sometimes that message is meant to be heard. Like God gives every one of us a gift. We all have a gift that's amazing. But here's the deal. That gift is not for us, it's for other people. And it doesn't matter if it's for one person or a billion people. You have a gift, and you're supposed to use it for other people. So the point of the show is to showcase that, to inspire other people to create this ripple effect that changes the world for the better. That's the purpose of my show.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, Jeff.
I forgot that Casey's here. We should put up a stick figure.
I'm just saying some menace here.
No, I mean, we should put a stick figure or something like that.
Just tell her, put it.
That sounds great.
Leave her pajama bottoms
yeah,
on.
that sounds,
Shirt on, that's all.
I'm uplifted. I'm uplifted.
Yo, before I forget, I finally did what you asked me to do.
You did?
Yes.
Awesome.
Today is
Where did you
cigarettes.
find the time? Go ahead.
I do a million things a day. Cigarettes are hazardous to your health day. Today was the national founding of cigarettes are hazardous to your health day.
Is that like a holiday or something like that?
It should be.
Yeah.
It should be.
Started today.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
So
I come from a mom that was a smoker when she was carrying me in her womb.
Oh, God.
Can you tell?
That's a visual.
Yeah. I'm just thinking the same thing. I was just thinking the same
Mary,
thing.
look.
Yeah, me.
This is why you shouldn't smoke when you're pregnant.
Oh. Does anybody smoke? Glenn, do you smoke?
No, I do not.
You don't even smoke pot?
I smoke cannabis. You know?
With the vape, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you're, medically, you need medical stuff like that. That's important.
What about you, Joe? Do you smoke?
Nope. Nope. No? I used to smoke, but
I used to smoke too, but I don't anymore.
Yeah, I just don't smoke anymore. I don't. I mean, I do miss it, but I don't.
I kind of miss it too.
Yeah, we have so much in common. What else you got, Mary?
How long's it been?
Wait, that's all I got right now.
That's it?
Working on it.
National Smoke Out Day?
National Smoke Out Day.
I think, you know what I think? I think we should all have a cigarette.
Yeah.
Wait, can I interrupt this for a second?
Go ahead, Josh.
You got the floor, kid.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Coach. I really, this is important. I'm an advocate for cannabis. I'm a huge advocate for it. I was able to get off 9 medications because of cannabis. But with that said, it actually scares the crap out of me that it's legal recreationally. I don't think the government should have any say in what we are allowed to take in, especially if it's grown. Like if it's God's plant, then I don't think the government should touch it.
Bingo.
That's it.
Amen.
But it's not God's plant, though.
So what do you think about this?
It's not God's plant.
Are you prepared for that?
It's government's plan.
It's not God's plant.
Bingo. Come on, let him talk.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me how it's God's plant.
It's the same thing.
What?
And I don't.
It's like.
I don't smoke by the way.
I'm not saying anything negative to aggravate you.
It's the government's business.
Stop the collaborate. Yeah.
That's my picture because my PJs are so horrible that.
Oh my God.
Glenn, what are you doing? Glenn?
So your life is better than your PJs?
No.
That's
I lost my train of thought. But anyway, that being said, I don't. I used to smoke when I was younger, but I don't. But I mean, that's not really God's plan because they put additives in it and stuff like that.
No, that's
no.
Here we go. The two partners are yelling at me now.
I don't smoke.
Right
pot.
here.
I agree with
Whoa. This is Soto cannabis. This is 100% organic. Everything about this is organic.
It looks
Yes, it's not.
Amazing. Here's the thing.
It looks like a fountain pen.
Yeah, it looks like a fountain pen.
There's a lot of garbage out there, but here's something that's important.
Gosh,
If you're somebody that's taking psychiatric meds,
Hold on, keep that down, Casey. We just seen your breasts. Go ahead.
See, I told you they're awful. They're like hanging down.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
No,
you're fine.
We're just kidding. We're just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
We're just
Go ahead.
kidding.
Josh, go ahead. You play ping pong, Josh?
yeah, I've got one in my kitchen, like
No
ping pong table.
Now, you guys, you and Mary live next to each other, don't you?
We live like 45 minutes apart.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you're close by.
Wait, Josh, let's get that straight. Is that ping pong or table tennis?
It's ping pong. Ping pong's more fun to say than table.
It's the same thing.
I think that's Mary's question. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Ping pong, man. More fun.
Casey, stop moving on. Keep seeing your breasts. Okay, just stay right there.
No, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Just
listen. Wait. Can I say this and then we can move on from this subject?
Okay, go ahead.
No, again, I'm with you.
Somebody that is partaking in cannabis and you are taking psychiatric meds or you're taking pain medication, if you're not, like, you should not be intermixing the drugs. The worst thing about cannabis, people say there's no side effects with cannabis. Maybe not. But if you're intermixing them with pharmaceutical drugs, there are going to be side effects. And if you're somebody that's bipolar, suffers with depression, or you're schizophrenic, or whatever, you should not be taking your medication and smoking cannabis together, because it will make you crazy, and then you will jump off a bridge and die, or something insane. It makes you paranoid. It makes you crazy. So you've got to be careful. You need to go see a doctor that understands how drug interactions work. You need to know somebody that's educated about cannabis. Don't go free willy because it's legal in California now. Don't do that.
I don't smoke pot. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke pot, and I agree you 110%. I mean, if I can take a goddamn milkweed in the back of my yard and do something with it that makes me feel good, that's my business. That's not the government's business. I agree to
like up your ass, something like that.
I don't care. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, and I just want to let everybody know that we have also another special guest that just joined us, Vanilla Ice. Welcome, Ice. Ice.
Yo, Vanilla, kick it one time, boy.
Boy. Okay.
Flavor Flav.
So.
Vanilla did that, didn't he?
What?
No, that was Flavor Flav that said boy.
No, yeah. I love that show. Did you watch that show, Glenn?
What's that? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Flavor
Wait,
Flav.
Vanilla Ice, he's not really on, is he?
Who?
No.
Vanilla Ice.
No, he's down in Miami. He's driving a 5.0 with the crop talk 5.0 if I remember the right. Yeah. Can I say something to you, Casey? I feel like I'm on the Himalaya at the fair with that thing keep moving around. Just hold it right there.
No,
okay.
Just put it down.
No, just tape. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yes. By the way, did anybody listen to Casey's show on Wednesday nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Very good show. Very, very good. Yeah. Check her out again. She's on every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Glen's on tomorrow night. Here we go. What's he doing?
Oh my God. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Don't know the rest of the word. Nightly. Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. Can you guys hear the music, or is it just?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Okay, speaking about music. No, speaking about music. What's our next thing, Mary? About that? About Thursday.
Are you drinking coffee?
Or drinking tea.
Is that herbal tea? Like what? Is it herbal? Is it herbal?
What kind of tea?
I don't know why I'm looking that way.
Pot tea.
It's green ginseng tea.
It's pot tea.
Pot tea. Yeah.
Pot tea.
It's good.
So what's going on? What's going on with Sports Insider, Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn, talk to us.
Well, we were supposed to be at the Sacramento Queens game tonight, playing the Clippers, but in light of a few situations, we decided not to go. So, but yeah.
So, what do you think? Are you kind of nervous about the Patriots and the Titans or the Tundras or whatever?
Screw the Titans. The Titans suck, dude.
Yeah.
No, freaking Titans are going to get blown out of the freaking water.
Oh, we're kind of nervous over here in Boston about that. I mean,
a lot of controversial statements by Brady and Belichick and a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, everybody's getting like wound up. Yeah. It was like the Falcons, right? The game, game there.
Exactly.
So
a lot of hype going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what do you guys think about Belichick going to the Giants?
Who?
Heard that rumor? Belichick going to the Giants.
Nah, he ain't going no, he's not going to go.
Well, first of all, he can write his own check, but he ain't going to go there. He ain't going nowhere.
No.
He can write his own check. Any team in National Football will take him.
Checks in the mail, yeah, he can do that.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah.
He's got
to be pissed they got rid of Garoppolo, though. He's got to be. Like, why would you trade that guy? Brady's getting old.
Yes,
he's not old. At least he's
having a stellar year, brother, for 40 years old.
Yeah, is he 40 years old?
He's 40, yeah.
40 years, yes.
Garoppolo's a young
40. Yeah, okay. 40. Sorry about that. 40. Okay, yeah.
But I mean, they complained about getting rid of the other quarterback there. What's his name?
That guy was good. The African American guy, right?
Yeah. What's his name?
He was a stud, man.
Oh,
he was good.
Kaepernick. Yeah.
Kaepernick.
Oh, no.
He's actually a mulatto.
He was thick. He was a big guy. He was really big.
Anyway, he caught flack for getting rid of him.
Oh, the Gronk?
No. I can't think of the other.
Gronk doesn't play quarterback.
The other quarterback.
Oh,
watch football?
Oh, the kid who killed himself there?
No, that was Hernandez. That was a tight end.
Yeah, Hernandez.
It'll come to me. He was Afro-American. He was the next best thing in the world.
So yeah, he was Afro-American. But so, what would you call yourself?
An asshole.
No, what would you call yourself? I just call myself an American. What's the difference? You know, I mean,
white.
I call myself an American. I mean, why would I make? Why do I have to have a color on myself?
Right. A lot of people say Caucasian.
No, there's absolutely nobody I know that says Caucasian. Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay, they say American. Okay.
No.
That's what I say.
But none of us are really Americans. We're all immigrants.
Bingo.
Exactly.
Bingo.
Exactly.
All of us are immigrants. This whole white people argument is so stupid.
I consider myself Mexican.
Ooh, Latina.
Latina.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I live Mexican.
I'm a full-blooded American, by the way.
You're what?
I'm a full-blooded American. I'm a mongrel. That's what Americans are. They're all mongrels.
So I got, we're
all mongrels.
I want to ask Josh a couple things now. So, your podcast is more like it's an uplift. It's uplifting, right? I mean, it's to help people. Is that what it is?
Right. I honestly I try to reveal the fact that I am part jackass.
Part what?
I'm part jackass. Like I like to have fun. I like to be silly and like I've got it. I have a different point of view, but I also am very, very passionate about bringing out the best in other people and helping people realize that they really do have a gift. All of us. And we all have a purpose. Like even I talked about this in my show earlier today. I had a fantastic interview with a gentleman that basically was in charge of all programming for NBC.
Wow,
every show on NBC.
I just know the coach.
Who's responsible for being on there.
I know.
Anyway,
I'm big in the hood.
But we were talking about how even a child with cerebral palsy that cannot communicate, cannot talk, cannot do anything on his own, even that child has a purpose, and I can prove it because go talk to the mother of that child and find out if it has purpose. I worked with complex disabilities for 18 years. I got to see a lot of different worlds. I got to see what it was like for somebody to go from being a powerful football coach to having ALS and basically not being able to do anything themselves, cannot even swallow themselves. I got this. It gives you an interesting perspective about life and how we just take for granted fucking everything. Pardon my French. But we
Josh, can I stop you there for 1 second? I am a mother of a child that has cerebral palsy. He's had 22 surgeries, over $6 million in medical bills.
Oh. Are you serious?
What is that?
I think Glenn just fell off his chair. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You don't know a lot about me. There's a lot you don't know. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor, 4 boys. I got a new job today, but I can't talk about it.
Okay.
And I got
congratulations. You didn't talk about it.
What Josh is saying is he highlights even Josh's story is crazy. What, a year ago you were homeless, living in your car, and now look at you. You're at Mario Lopez's house doing interviews for TV shows. I mean, come on. You don't have to stay there. It's a choice.
Look, I have a crazy story, but now is not the time. But the reason why, so just very clear, the reason why I do what I do is because my life is not my own. Like I live my life for other people, like to empower and to use the gift, because I know what my gift is, and I use that to push other people forward because my life is not my own. My God, honestly, even with my mouth, and I apologize, but that's a vodka drink, is that I love the effort so much. Anyway, the point is that if I would not have made the changes that I made and gave my life to Christ, I definitely would be dead. And I would not be doing what I'm doing now because I was a selfish prick that was a really bad human being for a long time. I did a lot of bad things. So now that God spared my life.
Body of Christ. Yeah, go ahead.
I know, spared my life.
Oh.
Now.
You lost, Joe.
It's freaking deep for 11 o'clock.
That's the purpose of my show. And the actions that I take are about lifting people up. And there's no, everything is about trying to bring forward and collaborate and a better place. Because honestly, life is not that complicated. It's about A or B. A or B. You choose to find the opportunity and find the blessing and find the opportunity, or you can choose to be and just negative about it. It's a choice. Everything's a choice. And if you choose this way, then your life can be miraculous in a lot of people's lives, and that's a beautiful thing. Or you can choose to defy your purpose and defy your calling, and you can do that. And then you're just going to have an awful life, an awful medicated, miserable existence. Mm-hmm. What do you want? What do you want?
It's a choice, right? Everything's a freaking choice.
Like Joe has a choice. He can find a better technology to host a show.
You want to start on that again? Do you want to start on that again?
Platform that.
You want to start on that again? I don't think you want to start there, but go ahead. You know, I have a lot of detractors. I have all these forces working against me, but I'm still here. It's fighting. Yeah,
that's
right, I have a lot of forces working against me. And you want to know something?
Still stand.
It's funny that you said that, Mary, because didn't you mention like a phoenix on your today on
Phoenix Rising?
Right.
Yeah, you fall in your ashes, and you just kind of come shooting back up.
Yeah, I can see that. What's it say? What's it say on that, Coach?
It says Phoenix.
Is it Phoenix Rising?
It's Phoenix. It says Phoenix on it. It's
Phoenix,
we have so much in common. But no, I mean, no, that's a nice thing, to talk about, right? But you guys are on the coast are like kind of like what would you they're kind of like nice over there, right?
Not like us.
No, they're not like us.
They're not like
no,
us.
They're not like us.
Oh, like the West Coast are nice people, the East Coast are assholes?
Well, no, not all of us.
I wouldn't say we're assholes.
No, we're not assholes. We're not nice.
We're tough.
No, we're not tough. We gotta know some
Canadians are really, really sweet.
Huh? The what?
San Diego is the greatest city in the world.
The what?
The Canadians?
San Diego is the greatest city in the world.
Oh, San Diego. Yeah, it's beautiful there. There you go. Yeah, San. So now Glenn lives up in wine country with Amy up there.
Come to visit San Diego.
Yeah, but he lives in the real wine country. You live in the desert, Mary.
No, I don't. I live in the vineyard.
No, but I never heard of any wine coming from like Southern California. It's mostly
they have Paso Robles winery outside of L.A.
I hear tequila, so I don't know.
Peachy Canyon Winery out there. It's kind of in the valley. It's got some pretty decent wine, but nothing like Napa or anything like that.
Of course.
Is that where you're from, Glenn? Napa?
Yeah, it's Napa.
We lost some.
It's like a East Coast West Coast thing. You know what I'm saying? He's from Napa. You know.
Who did we lose in the corner? We lost.
Wait.
What?
Joe, your family owns a winery, yeah?
And yeah, but this is in Connecticut. You know, and if you want to really put the wine, it's not. I mean, it is good wine. You know what I mean? But
to me, wine is wine. I don't give a crap what it is.
Well, no, not really. Not really. Not really. I mean, it's like saying vodka's vodka. I mean, it's not really.
Vodka's hard to taste.
No, well, vodka is. I mean, vodka is not vodka. I mean, it's like saying milk is milk, right, Glenn?
Yeah, raw milk is the greatest milk of all time.
Raw milk.
Brahms.
Oklahoma City, Brahms.
Yeah,
we don't have that. We got Hood.
Yeah.
We got Hood.
No, I need to explain this to you.
Yeah, we got
Brahms. And
Brahms.
you're discriminating against.
We got We got, you know, no, and, you know, you keep cutting out. You keep cutting out. Go ahead, Brahms.
You go to the grocery store to buy your groceries,
yep.
But then you leave to go to Brahms to buy your milk and ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're discriminating.
You get fresh milk delivered?
No, I don't. No, not anymore. I used to get, yeah, because you know, fresh milk delivered it comes in glass bottles, and you know how many glass bottles I broke?
No, me.
Well, you did too.
Most of mine did.
I'd put a whole glass bottle of milk in the refrigerator and it would break.
Yeah, most of mine broke.
Yeah, broke. They break the glass bottles.
I fall down the stairs, going down the stairs, and I break 2 or 3 bottles.
Although, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, I do like milk, and you know, I like anything in glass.
I grew up on a farm, so I had fresh milk.
But yeah, this is not a farm show, okay? You know, this is not the farm almanac. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, they used to squeeze the things by yourself and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever they are, you know. I think they call it udders, aren't they?
Mary, have you read the Farmer's Almanac?
I love it. I'm obsessed with it, but I will not drink milk. That's so disgusting.
Fresh milk's the best in the world, honey.
Cheese. I think cheese is gross.
It is like cow jizz, right? It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just too much.
Cheese?
When you really think about it, milk is like cow jizz, and it just freaks me out.
Well, yeah, it really is gross.
I don't know about that.
What?
Josh thinks that milk is like cow jizz. You know.
I've never tasted cow jizz.
I realize.
I haven't either.
You know, I think it would come out of there. I think on female cows, they don't have
must
a dick.
be milking the wrong freaking cow.
Female cows don't have a dick.
Like Glenn said, you're milking the wrong cow.
Yeah, you're milking the wrong cow. You open yourself up to that one, Josh.
Hey, so what I do for a living is I'm a professional facilitator. So sometimes I hand deliver the jokes.
Oh, man,
Glenn was all over that one. Glenn was over that one. Well, you're grabbing the wrong cow, he says.
He only has one udder. What do we call him? What other cow udders?
Yeah, you're right.
It keeps growing.
Only one.
Wait a minute now. There's only one udder.
He's stroking the
udder. Took the liberty of milking the cows for you. What was that movie?
One udder. It's a freak. It's only one udder.
So, so you met Mario, what's his name? Lopez?
Lopez.
Yeah, he has white teeth, that kid. Did you ever notice that?
No.
Yeah. No, his teeth are friggin' white. I think when he talks, they're lit. I think they lit light. Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's very possible today.
No, I mean, I don't think that men should have like really, really, really white teeth.
Is he the
it's not natural.
Is he the one that's on Entertainment Tonight?
Yeah, that kid there. Okay. Is he? What is he? No. Do you think so, Mary? You know about that stuff, right? You're in the.
No, he was actually just at a winery down the street from us, Wilson Creek.
Teeth. Go ahead.
The other day, and yeah, he does have really white teeth.
Wicked white. I mean, they're like
that's like beyond
they're wicked shiny. Like
they're shiny.
I think he waxes his fucking teeth or something like that. The kid. You know what I'm saying?
They're probably not even his teeth. He probably got them done.
I mean, granted, you know, I'm no pretty boy, but you know, Josh and I aren't any pretty boy, but you know,
I'm a pretty boy.
Well, you know,
when you're that rich, you get your teeth done.
Really?
Yeah.
If I'm really that rich, I'll probably get my asshole bleached. Right?
I thought you did. Right? I thought you did.
No, I don't do that.
Oh,
I don't have the cash for that. It's an extra $50.
Of course, you do have the cash. Mary's right. Mary's right. You have the cash for that. Come on.
So I mean, you guys, you and Mary with a lot of stars and stuff like that, right?
Why is no one laughing at that? Why it's so funny? That is the funniest freaking thing I've ever heard.
What? Getting jizz from a cow?
No. The contrast, because look, like when people think about, like, say, I'm gonna get my asshole bleached, there's a visual picture of the kind of person that would do it. That visual picture is not you, Joe.
Really?
You're not the visual image of somebody that's gonna get their asshole bleached.
Well, you don't know Joe. You don't know Joe, all right? I know.
Imagine.
I know Joe. You don't know Joe.
No, I mean, no.
Come on.
I understand what you're coming from, Josh. You know, I mean, what? No, listen. Okay, so what about you know?
No, you know.
I think Glenn does it.
Yes, no.
What? What?
What happened?
What?
Brad Pitt.
You think Brad Pitt has his bleach?
No, I'm saying like Brad Pitt's more likely to have his ass bleached than Joe.
Oh, that's
all I'm
true.
saying.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he has a $50 extra. I don't have that.
You're going to bet on who's going to get their asshole bleached. Odds are it's going to be Brad Pitt, not Joe Rock.
How about Brad Pitt or Angela Jolie? Which one?
What about him?
Well, which one's more?
Probably Brad.
No, I bet Brad Pitt again. Brad Pitt over Lena, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he's. I really don't. No, he's not. I'm not crazy about him as an actor.
I think he sucks.
Angelina Jolie more like Pitt hair than Brad Pitt too.
Okay, Brad Pitt's worst movie, Inglourious Bastards. He sucked in that, and that's one of my favorite movies. I've watched it 9,000 times.
You didn't watch it 9,000 times.
Yeah, honestly,
you watched the movie 9,000 times. So that means you. Let me see. If you multiply.
I do not have Wi-Fi. I don't have satellite. I don't have cable. I watch movies over and over and over and over. Yeah, I have watched it like 9,000 times.
I think that's a figure of speech.
Yeah.
You moved to the city.
Because if she watched that movie 9,000 times, I got to figure that out.
I knew what she was.
Maybe 8,250.
I'm gonna figure that out.
If she watched it 50, that's 9,000.
No,
I agree with her.
The only movie that I watched over and over again was Honky Tonk Freeway. That's it.
Boogie Nights.
No, I'm not. I mean, I seen Boogie Nights a couple of times. I mean, Mark Wahlberg's he acts like I do, right? He's one dimensional. Right?
Marky's awesome.
Mark in the Funky Bunch.
Boogie Nights was fun when I used to party all the time. But now it just depresses me and makes me. Yeah. It really depresses me, especially when he's like in front of the mirror trying to talk his penis into getting into the. And he's like sad and he starts crying because he can't get his, it was sad.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean,
especially when you want to say when they're doing coke, the two girls are doing coke on the bed, and they're like, "Will you be my mommy?" Like that's a sad movie. And then you got the guy's wife,
Roller Girl. Girl. I like Roller
Girl's terrific. She won an Emmy, right?
She won everything by me.
Roller
Girl. I think she was what? Who was she? The Graham girl? Is that what? Who was she? Mary?
I don't know. But have you guys ever seen a movie called Sherry Baby?
Yes, I have.
What is it?
Sherry Baby?
Yeah.
With Jake Gyllenhaal's sister.
No.
I don't know her name, but it was freaking.
Oh yeah, I watched that about 8 million times.
Liar.
You're not. You haven't been.
What's your favorite movie, Glenn?
My favorite movie? It'd have to be James Dean, Rebel Without a Cause.
Really?
Glenn, you kind of act like James Dean, Rebel Without a Cause.
Yeah.
What
about you? What about you, Casey?
Yeah, Casey.
Oh my goodness. It's really hard to decide, but I like Beauty and the Beast.
I knew it, or Care Bear.
Who? Well, either that or like The Princess Bride or Gone with the Wind. But I do like Beauty and the Beast because it is a good story because it's a twofold story. One, you have a beast who was a spoiled person who got cursed, who learned to love. Another one is the Belle who was, an outcast and a nerd and things like that. And, she has this inner stuff, but I happen to like it, so.
I mean, you like what you like. I mean, but it's a
cartoon. You ever seen Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead?
I love that.
What?
Boat Drinks. Boat Drinks. Did you see that, Glenn? Movie? Andy Garcia?
Never heard of it.
Good movie.
Did you know he had a twin? He had an attached twin, a conjoined twin?
Oh.
Andy Garcia.
Oh, yeah, I seen him in the movie. Yeah.
Gosh, you're crazy. What's your favorite movie?
Mine?
Yeah.
You know what? That's I was a huge I don't like movies. It takes a lot to get me into movies, but I like Goodfellas. I've watched 80 times. Boogie Nights I've seen 80 times. It takes a lot to get my attention, so I don't really have a favorite movie. It's not my thing.
Josh, you just had an outer body experience. Who was that walked in your background?
That's freaking weird.
Oh, but yeah. There's no telling who's going to be in and out of here.
It was a ping pong ball walking by or something like that.
I was like, wait, Josh is here. Why is he there? Who was that?
No, my favorite part in an updated movie is Pitch Perfect, when the girl throws up.
I heard.
Really?
I love that movie.
And that dude, by the way, is a freaking genius. Like, he's going to save the world. It's going to happen. He's a really, really smart dude.
Wait, Pitch Perfect?
Yeah, Pitch Perfect.
I gotta watch that.
You didn't see that?
What is that?
Number one is the best.
I'm waiting till it comes.
The number
What
one
is this
is
show about, by the way?
Oh, when I watched Glenn, you got to see this movie. You'll like it. No,
you guys just talk about nonsense the entire time?
Yeah,
not serious. It's
awesome. It's perfect.
Well, what do we want to talk about? It's 11 o'clock. No, listen, Glenn. I want to ask you a question. You got to see this movie? What's the name?
Gosh, we don't have important messages like you do.
Yeah. No, nothing.
We shoot from the hip.
Yeah, we just
nonsense.
Yeah, see, you got a big production company in your studio. I'm just, I'm just like I'm a podcaster. Yeah, big podcaster. We don't have that. We got nothing going on here. But
we got a little studio.
We're just chilling.
No, I know. We just chill out. Exactly. No, what's the one with Charlize Theron? What's the movie?
You know how interesting it is, though, to get people to talk about nonsense? It's fun.
Yeah, check my numbers. Yeah.
But like, we're growing people in the background. My green screen is like people crawling in and out of holes. So there's another one.
60 minutes.
I keep trying to get my mom to come on because she's here in her jammies.
Mom?
Yeah.
No, come on.
There was another person.
So that
baby
feels welcome and accepted.
There's dogs too.
Tell her to say
baby
hi.
dolls on.
Tell her to say hi.
Come on, she's got baby dolls.
She can. Tell her to say hi. Bring her on.
She's with those big flippers.
Mary, bring her on. Tell her to say hi. Come on.
Mom!
Get over here.
No, they want you on. She won't.
Oh
man.
This is a big shot at Showtime.
Yeah, tell her. This is their only dig right here.
Yeah, this is it.
This is as good as it.
There you go.
Where is she?
Hey, Mary.
Oh,
you remember?
Yeah, that's a bulldog. Is that a bulldog?
It is.
It's a big ass bulldog.
How much I love that dog. There's a painting of it right there.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even notice that. Imagine. I thought it was green screen.
Yeah, I did too.
No, it's my dog.
No.
Wait, Josh. So you really have a ping pong table in your house?
No, it's table tennis.
Table tennis.
We were hoping that was really green screen.
That's his dining room table. Cut the bullshit.
It's our
That's
his dining room table.
That's his Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Oh, that's a ping pongers. What do you call those, mallets or something like that? It's ping pong. What's the difference between ping pong and table tennis?
Oh, hey, so we have a championship belt. We had a ping pong table at our house in Oklahoma, and we had a championship belt. I'm about to show you a picture of it.
Keyword, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Very key.
Oklahoma's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, I got to ask you a question. Are you a Sooner fan or a Cowboy fan?
Let me tell you something.
He's a Patriots
fan. Not only am I a Sooners fan, I'm also a Texas Longhorns fan because I cannot stand Oklahoma State. Glenn's a Sooner fan?
Yeah, yeah. You know why Glenn's a Sooner fan? Because somebody sent it to him. If I send him a Patriots cup, he'll drink out of that too. Okay?
I would.
Yeah, no shit. Okay.
Mary, same.
Oh man, I got Oklahoma stuff all over the house. Yeah. I love Baker Mayfield's my favorite Sooner ever, by the way. He's amazing. I love his attitude.
That's Josh. That's Joe. That's Glenn.
I like your show.
Who's that?
That's Mom.
I like your show because it really is like Seinfeld. You just talk about whatever, and it just whatever.
Yeah, so we are.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
No, we're like Larry David. We're like the come here, come sit. Scotty wants to come on, but he's scared.
Oh, the kid?
I want to see Scotty.
You can't ruin it. I promise.
Come on.
Don't say that, Mary.
One, by the way.
One moment for fame. You know? Come on. One moment for fame. Let's go.
Hurry, 1 minute. It doesn't matter. You have so much to say all through the day, and now you can't speak up.
Come on, get on there.
This kid tells me how to drive. He tells me everything. He tells me how to live, and now he can't speak.
Get on here. And Mom's the same way, right? Mom won't come on either.
Hey, Mary, look, championship belt. You see it?
I see.
Yeah. Do you see that, Kasy?
Oh, yeah. That was for ping pong.
Kasy? The ping pong belt. You got ping pong belt.
I live next door to a world champion. I live next door to Dan Henderson, the UFC world champion.
Really?
And I was just at Evander Holyfield, his daughter. She just started a TV network called Evander or Holyfield TV. I hope I'm getting that right.
Half an ear.
Just being honest, I don't think that's going to go very far.
Half an ear TV.
That's very interesting.
Wait, get this. And the owner of the network even offered me free airtime on her television show. Why? I don't know.
Get us on there.
Because you're married, that's why.
What the hell?
No, for what? For sell pocketbooks or something? Is it like home shopping?
No, it's actually she actually owns two stations on a cable network, and she said if you want airtime, you can have it.
There you go.
There you go. You can put us on. You can interview us.
No, she can do her own show.
Oh my God! So I told her about this show.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I told her about Armed Radio Global, and she said that I can air my shows on her channel.
There you go.
I forgot to tell you.
You can air your shows on her channel.
There you go.
Yeah.
She needs content.
No, she has 35,000 reels of content.
Like,
there you go.
Wow.
But she said she would.
She wants to have a sponsor.
She liked me. No, she doesn't want to sponsor.
Everybody likes you. Everybody likes you, Mary.
I don't know. I'm so lucky.
Everybody loves Mary.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Mary.
Yeah,
Everybody loves me. Because I'm nice. That's why. And I love everybody.
That's right.
Glenn likes you.
Yep. Salute.
Josh.
Salute.
Yep.
Even for you, Glenn. Even though you never smile.
Well,
I still care.
Glenn never smiles. He's always serious because he's talking about sports. When he does his show, he looks like he can get up from the table and punch somebody in the face. Yeah.
He does.
Glenn, let me tell you something about the freaking Patriots and this and that.
Yes.
Brother.
I got that RBF going on.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I need to go right now too, but
go.
I don't know when the show ends.
Josh. Glenn, what makes you happy? Let me ask you one question. What makes you smile? What makes you genuinely happy? Like rain
my kids.
Rain. Who says
my
that?
kids.
Your kids?
California.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Where are they?
No.
My daughter's in her room, and my son's at my parents' house.
You should go intrude on her. I want to see her yell at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What makes you happy?
Lynn.
Run and jump on her and hug her, give her a big bear hug. He would so hate you, but it would be so cute.
Yeah.
She would love it.
What makes you happy, Coach?
Me?
Yeah.
Sex.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you happy, Coach?
Sex. That's all I need.
That's it?
What?
Sex.
Coach
is a sex machine.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that's even possible. I don't think that's true.
I don't think so either.
I think that's a cop-out.
It is.
It's a cop-out.
It is.
It is a cop-out.
Everybody happy.
Because it is there's no way that can be the source of your happiness because that's bullcrap. What is it?
Wow.
I want to know. Because it's not sex. Because sex is one of those things that
that's a
necessity. If it makes you happy, you seek it all the time. And if you seek it all the time, then you start going to some and you're constant.
In all fairness to Coach, he's a seeker.
Yeah. I mean,
he's a seeker.
Speaks the truth.
Something else makes him happy. I want to know what it is. I'm just curious.
I live in strip clubs.
That's his life.
My life.
Anybody in heat, he seeks him.
Some people do drugs.
Yeah.
Some people do.
Right. He has a sickness. He's a sickness, right? You call it a sickness. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I got no problem.
I'm sorry. I'm
Coach, are you being honest right now?
It makes me sad for you, Coach.
Me?
It makes me.
Joe?
No.
There's a better way.
What makes me what happy? Equipment that works. That's what makes me happy.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it.
Equipment that works.
That's why they call him Joe ROXX with 2 X's.
Right. That's 2 X's. That's right. 2 X's. Casey.
Yeah, like I have 2 X's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We all.
2 of my X's. They can't keep
Josh, what makes you happy, honey?
Trouble me, so I move on.
We got 2 more minutes left, and that was the show.
What makes you happy?
Yeah.
Josh, what makes you happy?
What makes you happy?
Don't tell me a girl or something like that, Josh. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm extremely blessed with my purpose. I get to live my purpose every day. without fail. I fearlessly get to chase my purpose, and it's the coolest feeling in the world. Even in failure, even in frustration, even in getting screwed over, the fact that I get to live my purpose and chase it I'm happy every day. That's why I get to do my show every day with a huge ass smile, because I do it for fun. I do it to inspire people. That's what it's about for me.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I mean that's good. There's a boy right there. I think Glenn likes to chase the monkey.
Hey, there's a little guy.
Monkey.
Hi, little guy.
How about shock the monkey, Glenn?
Hi, little guy.
How old are you, Mary Jr.?
How old is he, Mary?
How old is he?
Mary, how old is he?
How old you are?
7.
Wow.
Tell him why you don't like the number 20.
Wow. Hold on. Now, hold on.
God bless him.
Yeah, you know.
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
Tell him you're in love with him. Yeah, he's already in love.
He's in love? Oh, no, wait a minute.
Oh, please don't say it.
That's my dog. See?
Don't say it.
He's in love with a little girl named Sienna.
No. Forget it. Too young for that. Wait till you're about 30.
Oh, there he is.
Wait till you're about 30.
That's how Michael Jackson got started.
Anyway, any minute Glenn's going to get punch somebody.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
Look,
I think it's Belichick. He's going to punch Brady or Belichick.
I bet you he's going to watch the game intently, though.
Hi, little guy.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking kid.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Anyway.
Wave hi to us.
Mary evidently has stud children. Good-looking kid, Mary. Good job.
You should see my other ones. They're way cuter. Just kidding.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Who was that?
Do you realize the counseling he's going to need now?
Yeah, what's Mary?
He's such a jerk. No, he's so...
She meant way cuter than her. She meant
This
way
one's
cuter
smart. This one's my brainiac.
Bedtime. It's 8 o'clock. I got to go to bed.
It is 8 o'clock, and thank you so much for everybody for coming in tonight. Joshua, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that.
I don't even know what this show is, but
hold on. You want to?
Gosh, don't even try to figure it out.
I can't stand when people do that. Okay. Hold on. Joshua, go ahead. Do it.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I had a blast.
No, not that. No, your show, how to get in touch with you and stuff like that.
Oh, straight up. If you look up Morning Gratitude with the Mayor on Facebook, you'll find me. Like I'm impossible not to find. Morning Gratitude with the Mayor. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. Really cool guests. And people really love the show. It's not about me. Other people love it. And I've great guests have been very blessed. Check it out.
Awesome.
The Morning Gratitude with the Mayor on Facebook.
And Glenn, go ahead.
Well, we got Sports Insider every Wednesday and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you guys want to, Josh, you should come on sometime, and we'll. I heard you talking smack with the Steelers and whatnot, and against the Patriots. So I think it'll be a fun time.
Yeah,
the three of us.
Hey, anytime, man. It would be fantastic. Thank you so much.
And then also Kasy.
Kasy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here.
Thanks for the flash earlier. Go ahead.
Oh, did I really flash you?
That's all right.
I'm on every Wednesday at I'm still thinking I might have flashed somebody, but
come on, Kasy,
Simply Kasy on Wednesday.
Mushrooms before the show.
Go ahead, Kasy. What?
Oh, I'm Simply Kasy on 9 p.m. on Armed Radio. You can also find me on YouTube with Simply Kasy and on Facebook with Simply Kasy, Twitter, and Instagram.
Beautiful.
And look forward to seeing you guys.
Beautiful. And Mary?
And there's Mary. And along comes
Mary.
Mary.
And then there's me, so I'm not going to talk about me. Janet Zipper, who was on last week, she just finished her book. It's called Embrace Your Power. So look for her book. It's a spiritual life coaching, uplifting coffee table book that everybody should buy, and I hope you all get it.
Yeah, so also I want to say that Janet Zipper's show is on Monday night, and that's at...
Yeah, Janet got her own show. It's so wonderful.
Then I say I hate when people interrupt me like that. Now, I mean, okay, she's happy. She's on 9 o'clock Eastern. Catch the Janet on radio on Monday night, and it premieres Monday night. You'll hear about that shortly with that. You know, with the what do you call it? Yeah. You know, with the post. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
And we can see Mary on Thursday nights.
You'll see Mary every Thursday night with
10 o'clock?
Yeah, and she'll give us one fact of the week.
If you're lucky.
No, can you give us 4 facts a week? Is it possible? Just 4?
Actually, I did research and I found another fact.
Give us a fact.
The Grand Canyon was founded. That's pretty huge.
Yeah,
it is. It is a huge cannon.
Now I want to say good night to the little guy.
Look at Glenn. He's just like, no.
Good night, buddy.
Wait, I don't know what just happened. What was that?
Glenn just told Scotty to put your mom to bed.
Scotty, thanks for coming on the show tonight.
Scotty, good night, buddy.
Good night, buddy. Appreciate it. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. That was
Bye,
fun.
everyone.
Bye. Not really good night, but
Time out.
I've been feeling real good. Came a long way from misunderstood. Far away from the days where I wouldn't wanna go home, cause I was afraid of the truth. See, I was scared to admit the feeling was in the back of my head. Cause the point where line no longer works, so you have to stand up for how you wanna live. Tonight is the night, is the night that we're losing control. Tonight is the night, is the night we set it off. Everybody go. And I don't know no better, but as far as I came, it felt like forever. Seconds turn to hours, days turn to months, not a year passed by, but don't feel like much. So if I got one chance, motherfucker, I'ma make y'all dance. I'ma have as much fun as I can and figure out the rest when I hatch out a plan. Tonight is the night, is the night that we're losing control. Tonight is the night, is the night we set it off. Everybody go. I'm feeling better than I ever thought. It's possible, but now I know. Yeah, I'm feeling better than I ever did. Impossible don't exist. No, impossible don't exist. Everybody go.